Oh my goodness. Peace and blessings, everybody. Oh my goodness. I hope that you guys can see my screen. I really hope that you can see my screen. Welcome to Storytime, everybody. Um, hopefully, if you are watching this live, I am attempting once again to stream live using my devices on YouTube. Um, so hopefully you can see this screen. I I am sharing my screen right now, and if you guys give me just a moment, I will begin the story. I want to check just to see what is happening here. So, for those of you all joining me for the first time, my name is Ms Bernise, and I started doing story time to help engage, empower, and inspire people through literacy, one story at a time. And to, I have been wanting to stream live with you guys, but I did not know how to do that from my devices. And so I'm getting a chance to do that now, and I am super excited, and it looks like it's working. Live. Oh gosh. So yeah, I was just double checking to make sure. I did not know how to do that from my I'm sorry. As you all can see, I'm still having a struggle with it. But yes, it is working. Thank you all so much for joining me. For those of you all watching for the first time, welcome to Story Time. For those of you all who are joining me again, thank you for coming back. I will be streaming my Story Time live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to be adding more days, but I wanted to figure out how to do this on YouTube. So do me a favor. You can comment now or leave a comment for me after this live when you watch this to let me know what would be the best time for you to be able to enjoy story time. And I will do my best. So I really want to have story time on more days. So I'm thinking about doing it Monday through Friday. But for now, it'll be on Tuesdays and Thursdays until I figure it out. If anything changes, then you will definitely know. One way for you to have access to these stories and know when I'm going live is to subscribe. And I think there's a way that you can turn on notifications to know when I'm going live so that you can enjoy the story. And of course, you can always catch the replay because I will be saving these on my channel. So I'm super excited to get going with the story. The name of the story is called A Letter to Amy. And this is one of my favorite stories that I used to listen to. I think I heard the story for the first time on Reading Rainbow, and it was being read by LeVar Burton, who's actually one of the people who I guess kind of inspired me in a way. I looked forward to Reading Rainbow almost every time that I knew it was coming on. And I shared Reading Rainbow with my children and students in my classroom. And I hope that you enjoy this story time as much as I enjoyed Reading Rainbow. And I hope that it encourages you to stop and enjoy a great book. This story, A Letter to Amy, you can find at the library. And I'm actually using the library app to share this from my device. So if you're not able to get to the library for any reason, you can download the library app. It's called Libby. And I hope you guys enjoy the story, A Letter to Amy. And this story is by Ezra Jack Keats, one of my favorites. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this way it's sort of special. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope, and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put on a stamp. He did and started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You'd better stay in, Willie, and ran out to mail his letter. I'm still learning to navigate, guys, so please bear with me. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Pepe, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. A strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. And landed skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew this way and that. Peter chased it this way and that. He couldn't catch it. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then, someone turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right toward her. She mustn't see it or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it was for her. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. It looked, it, he, excuse me, he looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Saturday came at last. Everybody arrived but Amy. "Should I bring the cake out now?" his mother asked Peter. "Let's wait a little," said Peter. "Now, bring it now," chanted the boys. "All right," said Peter slowly. "Bring it out now." Just then, the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl? Ugh," said Buddy. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomach ache." But Peter made his own wish and blew out all the candles at once. And that is the end of this story. Oh my goodness. This story, A Letter to Amy, is written by Ezra Jack Keats, one of my most favorite authors. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this story. Hold on. I'm still maneuvering through. I still don't know fully how to do this. This is my first time going live with this is my first time going live on YouTube with Zoom. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I hope that this story inspires you guys to stop and enjoy a great story. I'm going to work out these kinks eventually, but in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the story. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so that you can have the opportunity to enjoy a great story along with me and anyone else that you care to share with. Okay? You guys enjoy the rest of your day.